Hello everyone, this is MD Nuruddin Islam and welcome back to MN Zone 1, YouTube channel. Poco joined the gaming smartphone bandwagon last year with the Poco F4 GT. Innovating in the space by bringing retractable shoulder buttons to the table, between these handy keys, upper mid-range power, and $350 price tag, Poco's debut gaming phone certainly made a great impression on us. Now, 1 year later, the company is back with sequel, but can lightning strike twice? Join us as we find out in our Poco F4 GT review. The Poco F4 GT is a gaming smartphone through and through. With its standout feature being a pair of retractable shoulder keys, there's more to the phone than this trick though, as it's also got a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 flagship processor and 120W wired charging capabilities. For what it's worth, the Poco F4 GT is actually a rebranded version of the China-only Redmi K50 Gaming. This shouldn't be a surprise, as last year's Poco F4 GT was a rebranded Redmi K40 GAM variants. Smartphone is available in Europe, coming in Cyber Yellow, Stealth Black, and Night Silver colorways. You can also choose between 8GB, 128GB and 12GB 256GB variants. It's no surprise to hear that the Poco F4 GT is equipped with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 Society given its positioning as a gaming phone. Benchmarks like Geekbench, 3D Mark, and GFX Bench show that the phone is generally in line with the Galaxy's 22 Ultra, although the phone did get very hot after several Geekbench tests. So what about real-world performance, then? We saw brisk performance while launching apps, using the camera, and multitasking, so you should have no problem with basic tasks. Actual gaming performance was very snappy too, as Genshin Impact, PUBG, World of Tanks Blitz, and Call of Duty Mobile all delivered a smooth experience. The phone got warm but never hot while gaming, while performance itself didn't take a perceptible dip over extended play sessions. Speaking of gaming, the Poco F4 GT's shoulder triggers are really fun additions. These aren't new, previously debuting on the Poco F4 GT, but we're still happy to see physical buttons on a gaming phone. These deliver digital feedback, i.e. either pressed or not, unlike analog triggers which have various levels of movement. But it beats capacitive shoulder buttons. You can also map these triggers to on-screen virtual buttons via the Game Turbo side menu, coming in handy for PUBG, emulators, and other games. I still wish we got a gaming phone with an Xperia Play-style slide-out gamepad, featuring physical buttons, but the Poco F4 GT is a step above conventional phones nonetheless. Plenty of horsepower and physical shoulder triggers are great additions, but any decent gaming phone needs a quality screen. Fortunately, the Poco F4 GT brings a solid display to the table. The 6.67-inch FHD plus 120Hz OLED panel isn't anything special for the flagship market, as Xiaomi's own Redmi Note phones bring similar screens for under €400. But it's still a good balance of resolution, refresh rate, and battery life. We're also glad to see several options for the refresh rate here, namely adaptive and custom. The latter thankfully allows you to force the refresh rate to either 60Hz or 120Hz. The adaptive refresh rate, on the other hand, only switches between 60Hz and 120Hz rather than dropping even further for photos and reading. It's a real missed opportunity for better endurance. Speaking of endurance, the Poco phone is powered by a 4700 mAh battery that's just over 300 mAh smaller than the F4 GT's capacity. This equates to around 6 hours of screen on time for demanding days, i.e. mostly gaming, which isn't the best around but isn't bad either. One day of heavy usage saw me using GPS navigation for roughly 50 minutes, playing almost 2 hours of various games, and browsing Reddit and the web. I still had 25% juice when I woke up the next day, reaching for the charger at around midday. That's a pretty good level. So this was our video today. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, please give it a like in the video. Keep subscribing to the channel. See you all in the next video.